Good day, everybody! Our hero accountant for the month of August is...
Whatever you do, it's all because of you. Success is already in your hands at that time. I took accountancy many years ago at PUP. It was not really my first choice, but my parents told me that if you look at the newspaper, I graduated high school in 1979. And if you look at the newspaper, there will never be a day where you will not find a job opening for an accounting clerk. And so my mother told me that if you take accountancy, there's a great assurance that you will find a job. My first love was to become a teacher. But my mother told me, we're poor, and if you become a teacher, nothing will change in our life. So she encouraged me to take accountancy. And at that time, I understand that PUP is the only school where I can afford to really get that kind of education. And that's how I started. I never had any second choice. I took the entrance exam at PUP, and I'm happy that I passed because I don't have any other choice except PUP. I got in there and I was able to finish my bachelor in accountancy, partly because of my sister who was working at that time. And towards the second semester, second year, I applied for scholarship program. I was able to develop a certain methodology, like first there's an inventory where your fear is coming from. Dapat tayo yung bida, hindi siya. Kaya it will never happen unless we cross that fear. And so for a long time, it's in my brain until such time that we were asked, in the bank where I started working at Urban Bank, before we get promoted to be supervisors, we were asked to join Toastmasters. And there, I've learned the rudiments of public speaking. So slowly, I mastered it, and I'm very, very happy because it took me to the World Championship of Public Speaking. I do not know if there are other Filipinos, because I've been a member for more than 25 years. I have not met a CPA who has gone as far as I have gone. Point there is that if you fall, it's like a cliche. We always hear that, but always remember what are the lessons from these experiences. And precisely that's what I did. I wrote everything that happened, and from each part, the segment of the steps of the things that happened, I tried to see, is there something that we can improve here? That's precisely what I did, and I wrote a recommendation to management, and I'm very, very happy that management saw that as a positive part of it. In the end, after really the formal investigation by the bank, it was proven that it was not really my fault. That's why I was promoted. I do remember that my professor was telling the class that you're able to make good with your life because the government has prepared everything for you. And because of that, you need to give your share of good life to the government. So without us giving that share to the government will not be able to provide us all the mechanisms, all the available opportunities to make your life a better one. So long as there's a constant discussion about taxes, people slowly get educated. So long as there are questions, there will be answers. We're not saying that what they're thinking is right or wrong, and it borders more on you have a very wrong perception that why this person is not being taxed higher because he's using his corporate entity to pay for his tax. But so long as the discussions are alive, so long as there are people talking about it, there will be a great opportunity for everybody to have a better view of the taxation mechanism that we are using. I got to challenge myself to really do a lot of presentations, and without me knowing, I really improved on it. Yes, this is not really part of my being who Orly is. Integrity, analytical, and I always believe that collaborative. You're not there to man the gate and say nobody can pass. But I am here so that if you qualify, then you can pass. We should erase that stigma among accountants that we are here to collaborate with you. These are the rules of taxation. These are the company policy, and we are here to protect the assets of the organization. If you do this, we'll let you in. If you cannot do this, we'll tell you how it could be done. We're not here to make life hard for you. That should be the mentality. Gone are the days where we only look at, I'm sorry to say this, doctors, engineers, architects, because after all, especially for the Philippines, we want to pump prime our economy. We want our economy to really grow, and there's no better way to grow the business by creating reliable financial statements where you can make quality decisions. And who is in the forefront of all these things? The accountants. If accountants are, as I said, are true enough in the performance of our sworn duty to prepare reliable information to the public, all the information are available to the public, and you can make good decisions for your business, for the future, and for how you would like to move forward in the business. I'm Orly Tugob. I'm the Principal Trainer of OBT Training and Consulting Services. I'm a professional of the future, and I am part of the next big thing in the accounting industry.